Folks, this is not a review per se. This is more of an analog discussion. I have done videos on tapes, cassette tapes in the past, and cassette tapes are making a big resurgence. I believe there's one company in Missouri that still makes and mass produces tapes, but a lot of artists are going back to tapes. But here's my 50 cents on why LP records are superior to tape media. Tape media, you could pick up a used record and you could look at it and see if it's in good condition or not. I happened upon some cassette tapes recently at the thrift shop and I paid 50 cents a piece for them. I got Marty Robbins' Greatest Hits, Casey and the Sunshine Band's Greatest Hits, and the case looked awesome. And I have the Beach Boys' Little Deuce Coupe, Capitol Records. And let's start with this one. It's an old tape, doesn't even have Dolby noise reduction on it. The case is clean, the actual cassette is super clean. It still has the foam backing in there, the felt pad. And you would think, okay, this tape should play fine. It doesn't. It has a horrible tape wobble. So this one was exposed to extreme temperature at some point and now it's wrecked. So it's trash. This one is also the Casey and the Sunshine Band, also super clean. Has the felt. Cassette looks very lightly played. It says 1980, so it's 43 years old. And this one, the Teflon that the tape magnet strip is on, it's lost its lubrication, so it has a high pitch squeal, and it is also garbage because you can't put the lubrication back in there. It dried out. The only one out of the three, this one was fine. And then here's another issue that you can find with a tape, and tapes are not easy to take apart. They're all like sealed together, so if you take it apart to repair it, you're going to damage the case and it's going to look ugly. This one, you can see right there, the leader strip has separated, so it can't play unless you pop the tape apart and rebuild it. This is a Christmas Classics tape. You could tell this one's really old. This one says 1968, so this is a very old cassette. Here's another one, Journey, purchased from Goodwill years ago. The felt pad is missing and I shoved some paper in there, but it never played quite right after that. So all that to say is cassette tapes have a lot more functional problems and you can't really tell the condition because of, like, this one looked like it was in mint condition, but the lubrication is gone. So you get that high pitched squeal feedback and it's trash. This one, like I said, it looked fine, but it's got a horrible tape wobble, so it was exposed to temperature. So when you're buying, and I have bought used tapes from Rasputin's in Modesto for $2.99. I got a Gary Puckett in the Union Gap or something like that, and it looked fine. Same thing, it wouldn't play. It was junk. So unless you're buying brand new tapes, I would say be very careful buying used tapes unless you carry a Walkman with you and you can test it. And who's going to let you test a tape that you're buying from someone on Facebook Marketplace? They're not going to sit there and let you play through it, because I've had tapes that start off playing fine, and then further you get into I got a Bryan Adams tape. It started off playing totally fine. The further you got into play of the tape, it started squealing, and then that tape was garbage, which is, again, why I prefer collecting. I mean, I still have cassettes, but it's more of a deteriorating format, and I feel like it's much more prone to wear and tear than a record. If you handle a record carefully, it seems to last, and you can see the physical damage. So that's my beef. Cassette talk is done for today. Until next time, we will see you then.